Hello, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another weekly reading vlog. So today is Monday, February 19th, and as I'm sure you can hear, my voice is gone. If you watched last week's reading vlog, you might remember that my voice was already gone at the end of the week. At the weekend actually, it was like Saturday night. Yeah, I'm struggling, especially at work today. It was so fun to be at work, like sounding like this. Super fun, such a great time. But yeah, in terms of reading, which is, I guess, what you're here for, I'm not anymore, but like, I started the week off like 50% into A History of Wild Places. But today I've already read a little bit and I'm now on 73%. And like my goal is to actually finish it tonight because yeah, I'm really loving it. The plot is not like, a crazy fast moving plot, but like the vibes of this book are exactly what I love. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it and I want to finish it tonight. And this book is like for a video and it was supposed to be like this week's video other than like the weekly vlog, obviously, but I don't think I'm actually going to be able to post that video this week because I have to read 3 books and this is the first one. And I just learned today that the third one is actually 850 pages long, so I doubt that's gonna happen. I mean, I could read it, like I could read the 3 books probably, but would that be fun? Probably not. And especially because this is the last full week that my friend from Brazil is gonna be here. So, I mean, we don't yet have any plans to hang out, but like maybe we will. Would I be able to read all of those pages in a week? Yes, obviously, but I don't think that I will because like I don't want to force myself to read and just, not have fun. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna post the weekly vlog this week. Yeah, that's it. So, but yeah, I plan honestly on finishing this. I plan on reading the second book for that video. I plan on maybe starting the third and, maybe something else like different, like a book that is not for that video, just so this video isn't the same as the other one, you know what I mean? So yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Also tomorrow I have to be like, I have to make my shift at the biobank, which everyone hates, and it's gonna be my third. And actually, like, it's gonna be in the morning, which apparently is better than the afternoon, people say. I didn't really notice that much of a difference because I did one afternoon and one morning. They felt the same, honestly. But anyway, we got the schedule for March, and like I thought we were supposed to do like 4 times a month. And I mean, we were like, people usually do 4 times a month, but some people some people actually left and some people are just like not there for like a period of time. So obviously the others who are there have to, do more shifts. And so I have 6 shifts in March, which I was not expecting. And I also have classes in March. Yeah, it's gonna be so fun. It's gonna be such a fun time. Yeah, can you see the excitement? Yeah, I'm so excited. Anyway, I think that is everything that I had to say for this intro. Honestly, I don't even know why I have been talking for 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Like, what the hell did I even say? Anyway, I'm gonna shut up because my voice is really annoying, probably. So, welcome to the vlog, and hopefully my voice will be better next time I talk to you, for your sake and mine. Hello, it is Thursday and my voice is finally
almost 100% back to normal. Yesterday it was already like so much better, and I was gonna film an update yesterday, but I didn't really have time because like I had a friend over and like I was planning on filming before, like between the time I got home and the time my friend came over, but I did not have time. So here we are today, and I do have reading updates because I finished the book I was reading, which was called A History of Wild Places. That's it. And I also read A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. And basically, in A History of Wild Places, I think I had 50% of the book left, but I also don't think I even talked about it at all. So basically, in that book, we start off by following a character called Travis, and he has a gift, and he can find people basically. He can like touch an object that belonged to the person that he's looking for, and he gets like glimpses of their life and like how they disappeared, and that's how he can find people. And so he's tasked with finding an author called Maggie St. James, and he follows the leads and ends up getting to like a community in the woods that is called Pastoral. I honestly don't really know how to say it, but he gets there, which is where Maggie went missing, and then that's where he also goes missing. And then we fast forward a few years and we start following three people that live in Pastoral. We are following Theo, his wife, whose name I don't remember, Kara, Clara. Let me check my notes. Kala. I knew that started with the C. Kala and her sister B. And they basically, no one can get in or out of that community because they fear that they would bring in a disease that they call the rot. So they are like closed off from the rest of the world, and everyone has secrets. Everyone is hiding something, and they don't even really know like what is true and what isn't. And we, the readers, also don't really know what is true and what isn't. And they find signs of Travis and Maggie. Like they know that they have been there at some point, and they are confused as to how two outsiders got in and like no one knew about it. And so there is that whole mystery, and I really really love that book. And I especially liked, I mean, I was invested in the mystery and in the plots, but I especially loved the creepy, weird, unsettling atmosphere of that book. It was exactly everything that I was craving, especially after I read 4 romance books, which are not my vibe, and this was exactly my vibe. And yeah, I really, really love that book. And then A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, we were following Pip, who was doing some like extra credits summer project thing for school where she was investigating a like missing persons case slash homicide slash suicide that happened in her hometown. And basically, the story that she was investigating was of Andy, who, like, technically she went missing, like, her body was never found. They don't really know if she is actually dead or if she's just missing. But all the evidence that existed, and that was 5 years ago, and all the evidence pointed to her boyfriend Sal being the one that killed her. And then a few days later, Sal is found dead and thought to have killed himself. And the case was closed, and Sal was assumed to be guilty. But Pip doesn't believe that he was actually guilty, and so she is determined to prove that he wasn't guilty. And she's not supposed to interact with either Andy's family or Sal's family, but obviously she does, and she actually teams up with Sal's brother Ravi to investigate. And basically, we follow her investigation and we see her theories and her suspects. And I also had a really good time with this book. And I really liked Pip and like her obsession. And yeah, I had a really good time. There was like one thing though that happened. And I mean, it was supposed to be sad and infuriating, but I was like caught off guard and I was not expecting that. And it was really sad. But other than that, I had a really good time. I really liked the characters. I really liked the mystery. I was invested. I was curious. I was having a great time as well. And yeah, that is what I have read. And now I really want to read What Feasts at Night, which is one of my anticipated releases that came out, I don't know if it was last week or the week before, but either way, like kind of recently. And it's also like horror, and I still want, in like disgusting weird horror, and I guess I am still in the mood for weird books. And yeah, I'm really craving that book, so I think I'm probably gonna read that. And yeah, that's it in terms of reading updates. And other than that, today was really tiring. I literally got home at like almost 7, and like I ate and I was like in bed watching YouTube, and I was like falling asleep, so I decided to just actually sleep. And then I woke up at 10 p.m. It is now 11:25 because I like my mom called and I was talking with my parents until now. So yeah, but I'm still like really tired. Honestly, I only like really woke up and like got up because I had like a lot of texts from my mom being like, "Are you alive?" So that's why I didn't, just sleep all the way until tomorrow, because honestly, I would. I'm really, really tired. And tomorrow I am going home, like to my parents' place. I haven't been there in I think 3 weeks. And also next week I'm not going as well because it is one of my friend's birthdays. So I am gonna be staying here to celebrate her birthday. Also, I think I said, I'm not gonna be uploading words. I'm not gonna be uploading another video this week other than the weekly vlog, because I will not be reading like all 3 books, because one is over 800 pages, and that means that I'm also not gonna have a wrap up this month, because I didn't have a wrap up on January because I also was late in uploading a video, and then I was planning on doing like January and February wrap up, but I'm also not gonna have a wrap up for February. So I guess I'm just gonna have like a wrap up at the end of March or beginning of April for like the first quarter of the year. And I mean, I don't really love wrap-ups. I don't really watch wrap-ups. I just like watching vlogs. So I also don't really love filming wrap-ups anyway. So like I don't mind that. But also like when I do film that, it's gonna be so many books. I'm gonna be talking for 3 hours. And there's that. And yeah, I'm tired. I'm really tired. Even though like now, after talking to my mom and talking to the camera, I have woken up a bit, but still, like if I lie down, I will fall asleep in 3 seconds. But I'm also like in the middle of a video, of like watching a video, so I'm probably gonna finish watching that, and then I am probably gonna go back to sleep. Like I said, I'm going home tomorrow. I might try to, get my new glasses during the weekend. Although, like I said, I still don't know if I'm gonna get new glasses. Like I said last week, I don't know if I'm gonna get new glasses or just like change the lenses and keep the actual glasses, because I do really like them, but also they're really crooked from when I was hit with a ball on the face. And they hurt me. They really hurt me. Like on this ear, they leave like a mark on my nose, like here. But they don't really hurt. Like they leave a mark, but they don't hurt. But they really hurt, like here on top of my ear, like where they sit. They really, really hurt. So yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. I need to see my options, I guess. And yeah, that's it. I think that's everything for now, and I will probably talk to you during the weekend, probably like on Saturday. Hello. So it is, in fact, not Saturday. It is actually Sunday. And I didn't mean to update you yesterday, but I was out of the house the whole day. And one of the things that I did was pick out my new glasses, which I'm gonna have in 2 weeks. Like, I would have them next week if I, came here, but I won't because it's my friend's birthday. So I will just, obviously not come here. So yeah, I will have them in 2 weeks. So there's that. That's exciting. And I read What Feasts at Night, which is the second book in the Sworn Soldier series, which is horror and like kind of fantasy. And in that series, you follow Alex, who used to be a soldier. And in the first book, they were like investigating some weird things that were happening around their friend's house. And it was very creepy, very kind of disgusting, and I loved it. And in this book, we keep following Alex, and they go back to their hometown, and they go back to a sort of a lodge, a cabin, a house that they have there. And when they get there, they go with a friend. I think he's called Angus. And when they get there, they see that the caretaker of the house is, nowhere to be found. And then they find out that he has died. And people from the town, they have like their suspicions of a sort of creature that is killing people and that like steals people's breath, and that's how they kill them. And Alex doesn't really believe it, but then they also start experiencing weird things. They start, even like in their dreams, they're experiencing the things that people talk about. And this one was also very creepy. And I mean, I really liked the entire book, but towards the end, that's when it really got like really creepy, really unsettling, really kind of disgusting. And yeah, that was definitely my favorite part, but I still really, really like the book as a whole, and I really like the characters. I mean, I love Alex and Angus and a character that I don't really remember the name of, but she was in book one. I am terrible at character names and even like real people's names in real life. So me not remembering her name doesn't mean that I didn't love her. It's just like I don't retain names in my head. Like they just go out of my head immediately after I finish reading the book. So there is that. But yeah, I really love the characters. I really love the story. I really love the creepy vibe. And I feel like I like the first book a little more. Like I gave the first book 4.5 stars, and I think I'm gonna give this one 4 because the first one had like that weird, creepy, unsettling, disgusting vibe the whole way through. And this one, like it did kind of have that unsettling vibe, but especially more towards the end. But I still really, really enjoyed it, and I give it 4 stars, like I said. And I started reading Wanderers last night. I got to 16%. And I don't yet have many thoughts because, I mean, it is over 100 pages in, but it's just 16%. And yeah, I don't really know. Like, I don't really have many thoughts, but I am definitely intrigued. I'm interested. I'm not obsessed with it, but I'm definitely enjoying it, and hopefully I'll have more things to say about it tomorrow when I wrap up the vlog, because I plan on reading a bunch, at least a little of it tonight. And yeah, I need to go get my stuff ready. I need to go pack to go back to my place. And yeah, when I get there, I'm gonna read and probably like watch YouTube, because that's honestly all I do when I'm home. And yeah, I will talk to you again tomorrow to wrap up this vlog. Hello, so it is Monday and I am obviously here to wrap up the vlog, and I got to 31% of Wanderers, which means I read parts 1 and 2. First of all, I saw some reviews, not many, but from the reviews I saw, people either like love or hate this book, and honestly, I don't feel that strongly about it. Like, either way. And basically, this is like a dystopian general fiction story. And basically, we start following a girl that suddenly, like, she starts sleepwalking, like going towards somewhere. We don't know her destination. No one knows her destination. She just starts walking. She doesn't stop to like eat or like sleep or anything. And she is the first that starts sleepwalking, but then other people join her on her way to somewhere, and no one knows, like, and more people join, and no one knows why that is happening, like what's causing it. And then that girl's sister and her dad and like families and friends of other sleepwalkers are like joining because, you know, they want to be with their loved ones, and they're just following them, not knowing where the hell they're going. And we're also following some scientists like trying to figure out what the hell is causing this sort of epidemic. And I mean, I'm 30% in. Obviously there are no answers, and it's very intriguing. Especially in the beginning, I was very, like I said, intrigued, and I was very curious. I was very interested. I mean, I am still curious and intrigued, but I feel like maybe it's going a little bit too slow for me. Like, I'm still really enjoying it, and I'm still curious about what the hell is happening, but I wish it was faster, you know, because it is a very long book. I'm over 200 pages in, and all that's happening is like them walking, basically. So there is that. Like, I'm enjoying it, but I am definitely not obsessed. I am not loving it. But yeah, that's it so far. I mean, that's it for this week, period. So this week I finished A History of Wild Places. I read A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I read What Feasts at Night, and I read the first 31% of Wonders, which was 1025 pages, which I am very happy with. And yeah, I don't think I have anything else to update on because I talked to you yesterday, and literally the only things I did was like just hang out with my parents at home. And then I came here, I read, and I watched YouTube videos like I said that I would. That's it. Not anything particularly interesting. But yeah, that is everything for this weekly reading vlog. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you have enjoyed it, and if you did, give it a like and subscribe, and I will talk to you next time. Bye!